A beautiful statue appeared in this church. When the man got close enough to take a closer look, he realized it was a human corpse. Strangely enough, there were no fingerprints on the body, but the killer had deliberately left his signature on her feet. The artist. The sheriff had a flashback to 5 years ago. A serial killer claiming to be an artist murdered 6 women and made statues of their bodies. However, the perpetrator was already in prison. Officer Amy suspects a copycat, using the same methods as the artist. Since the crime scene had been cleaned up, Amy suggested that perhaps the artist himself could help solve the case. She went to the prison. As if the artist had anticipated her arrival, Amy took out a photo of the statue. She told the artist that the copycat had used the same preservative he had. Amy guesses that the identity of the copycat must be connected to the artist in some way. The artist smiled and said he could help, but he made a condition. He asked the police to move his entire studio to the prison, so that he could more accurately capture the inner workings of the copycat's mind. The police agreed. After the studio was set up, the artist carefully analyzed the photographs of the statue. He pointed out the asymmetry of the wing feathers. Amy went to check it out right away. A bottle of nail polish was found inside the missing feathers, but strangely enough, the nail polish had been discontinued years ago, so they immediately sent the nail polish for examination, but they didn't realize that the fingerprints had also been cleaned up. Obviously, this is another clue left by the murderer. Just when the police had lost the trail, someone called the police to report that a statue had been found on a boat. The killer had also put wings on it. Amy examined the fingernails of the victim. One of them was a different color, and underneath the fingernail was a second clue, a compass head. The sheriff was shocked to see it, because it was his late friend Jack's belongings. But Jack had died 5 years ago, when he captured the artist. Amy pressed him on the cause of Jack's death. The sheriff was evasive and finally said it was a car accident. Amy realized the sheriff was hiding something. That night the sheriff arrives at a mysterious party. The woman on stage politely invited a volunteer. She just gently twisted the doll in her hand, and the volunteer's body twisted. The next day, as soon as the sheriff arrived at work, a third case was reported to the police. This time the body was also made into a statue, and placed in the center of the museum.